It's so good.
Slow cook egg.
It's so good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I decided to film down here instead of upstairs because the lighting looked pretty good, so got a new place. Welcome back. I didn't post last week because, in case you missed it, Seattle and a lot of the Pacific Northwest plus Canada was literally on fire. So I'm glad we're past that. I am amped for today's video. I'm actually a little nervous because I don't want to end up being an idiot sandwich here.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
I have always loved Gordon Ramsay. Well, like, he's kind of cute too, but I've been a huge, long-time fan of his. I don't know about you, but I got into this phase of just being obsessed with MasterChef and MasterChef Junior and like couldn't stop watching them. So basically I am a Gordon stan.
Get the f out of it.
In case you haven't guessed it, I am going to make Gordon Ramsay recipes for 24 hours. But before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the sponsor of this video, whose meats are actually going to be featured in this video, because everything I'm going to be making is like butter, buttercream, kale, meat, eggs, butter. So I needed a good amount of meat for this video. Essentially, ButcherBox is a meat delivery service. You heard that right. I don't know about you, but I've been recently getting more and more into researching where my meat comes from, and I love the fact that ButcherBox kind of lays it all out there. ButcherBox has high quality meat, so 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, humanely raised pork, and wild-caught seafood. The value is great, and it's less than about $6 per meal, and it's super flexible, so box options and delivery frequencies can fit your needs, and you can cancel anytime without a penalty. They offer 5 boxes, 4 curated box options, as well as the popular custom box. So my box came with chicken, ground bison, I got some different steaks, some bacon, which we ate immediately, and my box came just in time for 4th of July, so I also got some awesome hot dogs. The pièce de résistance, I'm sorry if that was butchered, of this butcher box is the ribeye and lobster, which I make in this video. New members will receive ribeyes and lobster tails for free in their first butcher box. So check out the link in the description below and get started today. Okay, so back to what I have planned here. I've taken part of Gordon Ramsay's masterclass, which I'll try to incorporate a little into here. The one thing I know, if he watches this video, he's gonna be like, your knives suck really bad. And I know that, guys. I'm trying to get new knives. Knives are super expensive, especially if you want a quality one. But I have researched him. I have looked deeply into his eyes as he looks into the camera. I've studied him, and I think I can pull off some of these recipes. So for breakfast, I wanted to do this breakfast sandwich that he made with Zed in one of his YouTube videos. And people are obsessed with it. They talk about it all the time. And so I have to see like what the buzz is all about here. Except it uses 6 eggs. It uses 6 eggs per person. Apparently this sandwich is like this beautiful, heavenly, soft party in your mouth, and it uses goat cheese, creme fraiche, and tons of butter. So it has to taste good. And it's topped with some bacon. I think it's gonna be great. So that is number 1. Yeah, let's roll that beautiful breakfast footage. This is beautiful. Is it not?
That looks gorgeous.
Look at, this took forever. My hands are covered in grease. I don't even want to know the caloric content of this, but.
Wow, looks like a breakfast burger.
Oh my gosh. You need to taste that.
What's in this?
Lots of butter.
Yeah. People eat that for breakfast every day, or is that
Yeah,
like
this is, I'm supposed to use 6 eggs.
No.
I can only get like half the eggs. Okay. Posey, you are not allowed on the counters. What are you doing? It's so good.
Slow cook egg.
It's so good. Oh my gosh.
New York bun.
Maybe it's because I haven't had a bun like that in a while. The tart goat cheese goes so perfectly with the super rich bacon and shallots, and then the like
Sharp cheese.
yeah, and the sharp cheese, and then the eggs are so just soft and fluffy and supple and buttery. 10 out of 10, I would make this again. I don't even care how long it takes. This is the only way you should be making your eggs. Okay, lunch. I decided to make a pasta, and I was very surprised when I picked this rigatoni recipe because I thought I'd have to hand make the pasta, but this is actually, shh, you need to be quiet. But this is actually made with just dried pasta that we're gonna boil, and it's only like 6 ingredients. So I'm excited to make something a little less complicated for lunch. All it is a rigatoni pasta with with Italian kale and this really good walnut pesto. So we're gonna boil, blanch, steam, blitz, and then top. All right, let's get started. Yum! I am excited for this. I boiled a lot of kale for this. I need to add a little more salt. That is so good. This is the first time I've ever used an immersion blender. I got it on my registry. Otherwise, I think you can probably use a food processor, but I wanted to try it out and be fancy. It actually took longer than I thought just because you make your own pesto. 2 different types of like pestos and sauces. Even though you didn't make the actual pasta, a lot of heart and soul goes into every other part of it. It needs more salt. But this is delicious. For dinner, I decided to make Gordon's ribeye the way he makes it. I found this video on YouTube of him showing you how to cook a ribeye steak properly. And then I'm gonna add in lobster tails. And I did some research, and truly, he has said on multiple occasions, please don't kill me, is that lobster should be so good that it doesn't need to be served with anything but butter. And so that's the way I'm gonna serve it. Third part of the dinner are these potatoes that he cooks with his mom, and they're made with a little bit of turmeric. I'm confident going into it, but we'll see how that goes.
lobster in a long time.
Steak is good.
Oh,
I've never coated my steak in butter before.
that lobster is like a delicacy.
Mmm. There's not even anything on it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is an easy meal to fuck up, but you didn't. Oh, my hands, can I cuss?
You can cuss if you want.
There's a lot of components that you could mess up on this, but I don't think you missed a single mark. Nice job.
All right, it's Yorkshire pudding time. All right, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4. There are only 5 ingredients to this. And you can use a Yorkshire pudding tin, or you can use a muffin tin because I am American and I'm gonna use that as an excuse for not having a Yorkshire pudding tin. So they're gonna be a little smaller than usual, but sometimes the simplest recipes can be the hardest. So I'm gonna do my best here. And these should look like beautiful little pastries, almost like popovers. So I'm excited. So proud of myself. I'm in a different outfit because I had to make these again because they were an epic failure yesterday, and I know what I did wrong. You're supposed to let the batter sit for an hour, and I didn't do that, and it made all the difference. These are beautiful, and I am so proud of myself. All right, welcome back. What do you think? Did I do a good job? I'm proud of myself. The one thing I am proud of myself about is that I did cook those steaks pretty well. As a reminder, if you do wanna try out that surf and turf recipe yourself, all new members of ButcherBox will receive ribeyes and lobster tails for free in their first ButcherBox. So I will say that that egg sandwich was one of the most beautiful things that have ever been in my mouth. In a non-sexual, kind of sexual, honestly, kind of sexual way. I mean, it was beautiful. It was so good. I think, especially when you watch something like Gordon Ramsay's masterclass, you really understand how food should be prepared, and it's such an art. It's so beautiful, and I think practice makes perfect here. I tried my best. You know, I think the more and more you train yourself and do these things and try these new things out, the better you get. So I'm going to tell myself I did a good job for a first timer. All right, so Gordon Ramsay is known for being absolutely savage in his responses to food he doesn't like, but also super nice on food he does like. He's kind of become popular with the kids now on TikTok, where he responds and reacts to different recipes that people make, sometimes his, sometimes just horrific food concoctions. And my goal for this video is to, if I possibly show up on Gordon's feed, he's saying something positive about this, and he thinks, and he knows that I'm doing my best. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you have a favorite Gordon Ramsay recipe, or if there are any other chefs that I need to try out for a day. I'm always down to cook more. So please like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.